fucking
week 5.
Week 5?
Week 5.
Oh my god. I cannot believe that it's been 5 weeks since we started this shit.
Month and change.
Dude, like, I can hardly remember any of the shit.
I don't. I just edited and put it up.
Alright, well, either way. No, but we were talking about weightlifting before we came on.
Sore boys.
Because we are lifters.
Sore boys.
When we eventually get cameras, you'll see how thick we are. You'll see the thickness.
Muscles.
Yes, Lord. I actually have been working overtime, like, the last 3 months. And I went out to Academy Sports, which is, like, cheap dicks.
Cheap dicks. What a fag.
Easy dicks, like no coupons. Fucking like I bought a whole set, 300-pound weight set and a bench and rack for $400.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like for as far as cheap dicks is concerned, it's worth it.
Did you get some filthy acts at a reasonable price?
Filthy acts.
Some filthy acts at a reasonable price.
Talking about like the spray.
Like dirty deeds. Done dirt cheap.
Oh man, I don't remember the last time I actually bought Axe.
Like JoJo references, Jonathan.
Oh, sorry.
You're making me sad.
No, I'm sorry. It's been a long 3 months. Trust me, I might be losing my job in a week. So, Jesus, that's how long these 3 months have been. Trust me, it's been a 3-month fucking fight to keep my fucking job. So,
God,
yeah,
I believe in you, dog.
Oh, I believe in me too, because if this shit don't work out, I'm gonna drop a rap album. I'm gonna do some Lil Nas X shit.
So we're gonna start trapping.
Yeah,
I got the horses in the back.
Yeah, no, but
mules.
Yeah, no, the first night I came back because like I am like tremendously out of shape because of multiple reasons that we can get into in the future cast. We have a licensed fucking psychiatrist in here. But I went in and I said, you know what? I'm tired because I was putting the thing together all day and I was carrying 45 plates back and forth through my apartment because I have it sitting out on my patio where the sun could beam down on it. So I had to go buy gloves and all this shit so I could actually handle the bar and work out during the day. All right, so I go outside, I try and lift some weights, and I do curls. That's all I do. And it's a free weight, 70-pound bar. I did about 10 on either side because it's my first day back in like a year or so.
Right. Can't overexert yourself.
Exactly. Okay. I do like 10, and I'm like, oh man, this feels good. It feels like I ain't missed a goddamn step. Then I do about 15, 20 more, just in a row.
When the pain kick in.
Oh my god! Every time I went like this and made like a curling motion with my arms, I couldn't unfold them.
Came right back.
It was just I sound like Kawhi Leonard's laugh.
That man hadn't found shit funny in like at least 15 years.
I don't know what it is about. I love Kawhi Leonard.
Because it's just so serious and stoic.
He doesn't give a fuck about what you think about what he ought to act. He's gonna act the exact way that Kawhi Leonard is gonna act.
That's a grown ass man.
Like he's not out here trying to show out like some fucking people who want to run off to Lakerland whenever their fucking shit goes wrong because the guy that you hired, J.R. Smith, doesn't know what fucking score it is in Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
I mean, to be fair, that man really carried that team. Like, I'm not even a Bron fan, but like that man really carried that team every time they went to the finals.
I'm not even saying that he ain't carried them motherfuckers. I'm just saying the motherfuckers that he was carrying were the motherfuckers that he picked.
Yeah, it was his fault.
Yeah, fucking Kyrie Irving was just like, I don't want to be son. And then he wound up fucking getting his ass kicked by Giannis, who was, whoo, my lord.
The man.
Man, I mean, the next few years in the NBA, we got some good players coming out.
Because everybody's a shooter.
Spread throughout motherfucking multiple teams, through multiple fucking conferences.
Because everybody's a shooter now, man. Like, even big dudes. Like, fucking Draymond's a shooter. It's like, hey, you pull up to the three-point line, take the shot. I'm like, bro, if you don't push somebody the fuck down and dunk the damn ball, bro, power through, Even
like,
if you lost 20 pounds.
The thing, yeah, I mean, he lost his weight, so he can move faster. He leads the break a hell of a lot better than a lot of other people, like a lot of other big men his size.
Yeah.
And he can shoot the three, but I don't think he can shoot it reliably
No,
enough.
it's not consistent.
He ain't no damn Dirk Nowitzki. As a matter of fact, I think Giannis may have a better 3-point percentage than him this year. I don't know the actual numbers, but that ain't what they got Draymond there for. Draymond's there to smack motherfuckers.
Put up a screen.
And go raise his hands up like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I ain't hit nobody.
Put up a fucking screen, dog.
I ain't never did nothing to nobody.
I ain't never hurt nobody.
Shit.
I didn't hear no bell.
The ref wasn't there. Shit. He ain't come in. I hit him again.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. But, alright. Well, it's good to be back after a week we've been off.
Yeah, like it's much needed week.
I mean, vacation for you, huh?
Yeah, dude. Like went to Atlanta, went to MomoCon.
Yeah, how was the trip?
Had some ramen, met some people, played some game. Nigga, there's another time crisis. There's a fifth time. Yeah, there is a fifth time crisis game.
Fuck this podcast. Wait a minute. When the fuck did this happen?
And apparently in Japan, 2015, and it's arcade only.
Jesus.
So it'll probably be like a release for the PS5. Like, I lost my shit because that is my favorite light gun franchise.
Time Crisis.
It's some Time Crisis, and I was like, I look up the main characters. One of them's Mark Goddard with a C on the mark because he's a fuckboy, and the other one is Luke O'Neal. These niggas are Tekken characters. I want to see your reaction when you Google image that shit.
Oh my God, Mark.
Yeah, that is a Tekken character if I have ever fucking seen one.
Look at this man. Oh my God, Mark.
That is
Luke O'Neal.
Luke O'Neal. That's Paul. That's a custom Paul.
Fuck you mean.
What an asshole. Look at that fucking dude.
Wow. There's more than Crisis ain't time. It's character design.
So like, there's that. Wild Dog is somehow alive, even though we've killed this man in like what 2-3 games now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Like, it's so extra, dude. Like, if you don't do nothing else, watch the cutscenes from that fucking game because it is absolutely wild. No pun intended.
We need to try and find one of those machines. Because,
hell yeah, dude.
You know those arcade 1-up machines that have been coming down here that's been getting popular lately?
Yep.
How can we hack those? We need to hack those and put a Dreamcast fighting game collection in them. And we just need to do like a Dreamcast fighting game screen.
So it's just a motherboard at that point.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Like,
but I know it's running off an operating system.
Yeah, because like that's essentially what MAME was.
Exactly.
Just an arcade board emulator.
Exactly.
But yeah, overall, like the con was really good. Like the same shit still persists. People need to wash their ass. People need to stop groping women unless they tell you that they want to be groped. Like, quit being assholes towards black cosplayers that are cosplaying non-black characters. You know, the usual.
Is that still a thing now?
Yeah, it is. For some
2019
fucking reason.
Wow.
Like, niggas are so pressed about their favorite characters being black or being cosplayed by black cosplayers, and I don't know, you die mad about it, fam.
You know what was really funny? Not even the logical, like, insecurity about that is what broke me on that shit. When I was a kid, there was a website that was launched called The Black Goku. Literally called D.A. The Black Goku.
The Black.
And the motherfucker, when he turned Super Saiyan, he looked like Cisco.
Jesus.
And I was like, this looks fucking awesome. Like, there was an entire canon built around the guy. I don't even know if the fucking, like, motherfuckers was just in there making cannons for the Black Goku, and I was just looking at it like, wow, man, this is crazy.
Like, they really gave this nigga a whole new backstory.
Like, a whole new backstory. The
Black story.
Yeah, Black story. Yeah, he was he came from the ancient sand world of Wakanda and shit. Like, motherfucker came out here with goddamn tail and shit. Of course, when he grew, when the moon came out, he didn't turn into a monkey because that'd be racist.
Yeah, racist.
Nah, man, but like that shit to me, I was like, man, I would love to cosplay as that shit. You know, and I've never had a problem with, like, because a fictional character is a fictional character.
Right.
You can be a black Harry Potter. I remember just a few months ago, there was a person, some British journalist wrote an article talking about you can't be a black James Bond. I'm like, nigga, it's 007.
Why?
There's a Scottish James Bond. I don't know if you've noticed.
There's nothing that says that he explicitly has to be white. It just has to be British.
Which
there are hella black people in the UK, John.
I don't know if she knows that, because I don't know where she lives.
She's a fucking idiot anyway, though.
Yeah, I mean, she's clearly a dumbass, but sometimes you gotta just explain it for people who are on the come up, who are coming up and being like, wait a minute, all this shit is nonsense in this world.
She's like 30.
Who's that?
The
journalist?
What the fuck is her name? I'd hesitate to call her a journalist. Her name's Kelly something. Like, I gotta look it up.
She's a journalist, like Inside Edition journalist.
Sure,
like her highest accomplishment would be the British equivalent of the National Enquirer. That would probably be it.
I want to find it out. Like, it's gonna bother me if I don't.
Because I forget the brother's name, and I apologize.
Idris Elba?
Huh?
Idris Elba?
Yes. He's in that Sean Hobbs movie, playing the bad guy.
Yeah.
He would make an amazing James Bond.
He would. He did fucking Heimdall.
The only other James Bond that would be bad enough, that'd be bad enough to play James Bond would be Denzel Washington. But they would have to change the formula. Because Denzel Washington, he would have to play that shit like the fucking enforcer.
I was about to say, like, James Bond had to become, like, way more violent, not just kill him when he needs to. Nah,
he don't even give a fuck about all this logical technology shit. He just drives up in the motherfucker's house and says, you sit right there.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down. Let me talk to you real quick.
Let me tell you. You know this skull right here?
Dead.
All I want is the money, and all I want is the girl. You get whatever else you want. I just want the girl. But if you don't give me the girl, I ain't gonna tell you. Like, Denzel Washington was the first Liam Neeson.
He was.
Like, he was already doing that fucking,
The first black one anyway, because I was like, Charles Bronson was a thing.
Yeah, you're right. Fucking Denzel came in, like, that whole, Training Day, man.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Training Day.
It's not the same role, but Training Day, man. God damn.
Training Day, fucking Man on Fire.
Oh my God, Man on Fire. We rewatched. That was when they had the DVDs in the fucking like $5 bin that actually were decent.
They were good DVDs.
They were actually worth it. You got that damn shit. You rip the fucking. You just cut the fucking
cut
DVD
the side.
line in.
Cut
Don't
the
actually take the fucking whole wrapping off. You just cut it open just wide enough so you can open up the pack.
And it still retained that shape.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, man. Like that was the shit, man.
Yeah, it was. The simpler times.
Woo, boy, man.
Now,
I miss those days.
Now everything's got like Blu-ray, DVD, digital HD,
right.
4K.
I actually went up to Best Buy to try and find a copy of Into the Spider-Verse. And, because, I sold my PS4 a little while ago.
Right.
And I was going to make sure they had digital download and everything. It's got Blu-ray, DVD, digital download, content extras, and all this other shit.
And DVD.
And I just found out that Into the Spider-Verse is coming on Netflix.
Yep.
In the next month.
Yep.
So.
Rip.
Yeah.
Rip you, dog.
You know exactly what's going to happen. Motherfuckers going to take that, rip that shit, put it online.
Meet you at the barbershop, dog.
Word. That's where you can get all the new albums.
The new albums, new DVDs, TV series.
I didn't know if it was a barbershop or Best Buy. Fuck.
Same shit.
Yeah.
We have actual topics.
Man, fuck. I forgot all about that.
we have actual topiks.
All right, man. Well, I guess because you brought up this first topic, so I guess you can kick it off.
The newest hate symbol is apparently
AT&T Bell. They were a bunch of racist Nazis, son.
The fucking hashtag.
Alexander Graham Bell, I see you.
And because like it got reported by a couple of news outlets, and once again, this is like the same thing that 4chan did with fucking Pepe a while back.
Pepe,
they did
the OK symbol.
Yeah, they did it with the hashtag, and they said it's supposed to be 2 H's for Heil Hitler, and they called it the fashtag.
And they fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. Again.
Like, at some point you have to put your zeal to the side. Like, I get it. There's, like, shit popping up in that same vein every day.
Absolutely.
and everybody wants to make people aware. But come on, bro.
Absolutely.
Like,
I mean,
it's too simple.
There's one thing about like stuff that gets started on the internet. Is that most things on the internet is bullshit, and I think people forget it.
Yeah, because like for every accurate thing on the internet, there's like at least 8 other inaccurate things.
I mean, all you got to do is look at any site that calls themselves news.
Yeah,
like
fucking hustlers.
I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean,
fucking media takeout.
Media takeout.
Is
now
my source
this,
of information.
all these cuts.
Breitbart.
Oh fuck, man. I mean, like these aren't news agencies. These are blogs. Like they're blogs.
They're literally
like
blogs.
There are people like I've noticed this years and years ago when I first actually started getting concerned about climate change and actually paying attention. Like you'll see plenty of areas where there are people who will say that they know what the fuck they're talking about climate change and know exactly where people are doing or what people are doing, I should say. And they can tell you exactly why the scientists, those evil empire scientists that are trying to get
evil liberal scientists
fucking government money in order to make their millions and millions and oodles of dollars. And it's like, you motherfuckers, you guys realize that you don't do nothing but sitting around in your house with your drawers on, sitting there eating chicken pot pies and shit, and making a fucking blog and shit, acting like you actually know what the fuck is going on.
Global warming isn't real, dude. It was cold in this one city today for 3 hours.
The pound symbol isn't real. That's clearly a Nazi propaganda.
For Heil Hitler, dog. Like, why would you think that was it? Twitter's full of it. Like, they've taken over the media. We all thought it was going to be the Jews. Little did you know, it was Nazis.
Man, maybe the Jews are behind this too.
It's like Dio. It's like Dio coming back. We thought we beat y'all once.
No, Dio is
Dio
is actually the hero of the fucking JoJo arc. That's the thing. That's why he can't die. Real heroes never die. Shout out to Mercy.
Heroes.
Just as a quick side note though, have you seen those Overwatch workshops where they made Smash Bros variation?
No.
Yeah, they made there's somebody that made an Overwatch variation with the workshop and made it Smash Bros.
What the fuck?
I mean, you can make it like in third person and all this shit. It's actually interesting enough that made me want to actually look into it. Then I looked at all the effort you would have to do, and I'm just like, no.
Yeah, I might check out some videos of it, but I'm not finna. Yeah. I'm not finna mod that onto my laptop.
Yeah, I know you fucked with Overwatch back in the day.
But yeah, it's still fun. I play it every now and then. Yeah. Nowhere near as much as I used to, though.
Oh yeah. That was where the money was at for a little bit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, if you played with a hitbox, Capcom would ban it. That's a topic for another week.
We're going to do a gaming podcast eventually where it's just all gaming
Shout out to Daigo for trying to push the fucking FGC forward, even when they were trying to resist.
I'm not a fan of hitboxes, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Don't worry. We'll have a debate. I'll bring it over.
I mean, that's cool. I've played on one. I don't like it. Do not like.
Okay. No. We'll have, once again, once you get better, we'll do it.
Don't like it.
We'll do it. We'll do it. All right, but no, fast tags, or as I like to call it, fag tags. Like if you fell for that again after Pepe, after the okay symbol thing, my guy,
kill yourself.
My guy,
actually die.
It's like fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, you have literally shown that you are incapable of any sort of objective thought. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like,
all of my information
you
comes
sent
from
me
the
that
research.
shit after you came back from MomoCon,
Yep.
and I'm like, what the fuck is a fast tag?
Yep.
I'm not even on the internet like that. So when you come out with shit like that, I'm like, it's like I go into an unexplored wing in a museum.
Right. It's like, oh man, who knew this was here?
I fucking like wow, man.
Because it's crazy, like how long 4chan 1 has survived.
Oh my god.
2 has managed to stay relevant in the troll/meme community, dude. Like this is, I never thought in 2019 that I would be saying 4chan trolled the news. Like, I never thought that I would ever form that sentence in my life.
You gotta, on one hand, you gotta go with the fucking hysterical nature of the human race at one point, but at the other point, you have to go and look at, like, there are certain individuals that look for anything. Anything to try and portray a certain people, try and portray, like, a certain viewpoint as a certain thing. And they'll take anything to try and push it as a narrative. And hashtag is like the latest example of something like when what was that pharmacy dude who was raising the prices on the AIDS medication?
Martin Shkreli.
Yes, yeah. When he was wearing the Pepe pen.
Yeah.
During his interviews, people lost their shit. Not only people who were against him, but people who were for him were going, he's one of us!
How could he do this?
Oh my god, I can't believe it! He's like one of us 4chan folks who sit around in our house doing nothing all day. I cannot believe this.
Can't believe that Martin Shkreli is the bad guy. He's just so evil.
He's such a good guy, honestly. I mean, like, the market determines the value of the method.
Your insulin should definitely cost $3,000.
I mean, really, it's your fault for being, like, AIDS ridden. Like, if you really think about it, like, we're just trying to be fair and objective in this society.
Fuck.
If you don't believe that, you're just a socialist. You're just a leftist. Shout out to Ben Shapiro. My man took a big L across the Atlantic.
Fuck that guy, man. Went across the water and just was the fucking Tea Party for nothing.
Oh my god.
Like, did we dump all that shit in the water for nothing to go over there into their dojo with all the smoke and get whooped so bad that you leave the debate?
Took the microphone off and was just like, you know what? I don't. This is my bitch Shapiro. Okay. Hold on a second.
Okay. That was gross.
You know what? If you're not gonna admit that you're a leftist, then I don't have anything I can tell you to you right now. Okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and go because you're not actually interested in having an honest conversation. Okay? So thank you very much. DailyWire.com. Ben Shapiro. If you want to have an actual conversation, I don't understand why you don't want to call yourself a leftist. You know, that's what you are. You should call yourself a leftist. So why don't you just want to call yourself a leftist? Because, Mr. Shapiro, I know how you do it over in America on Fox News, but we don't actually pretend to be one side and just go and agree with each other. I am presenting opposition to your viewpoint. Well, I mean, I get it, but you know, yeah. You know, if you're not gonna just call yourself a leftist, then
I think he just stroked out.
Yeah, he gave up. He just gave up. He quit. He quit on the fight.
Like a
He dropped his gun
bitch.
and turned his back towards the enemy and ran the other way. If he was in a fucking Revolutionary War, that would have gave him 40 lashes.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it was bound to happen at some point.
I mean, like, the guy, I mean, his fucking debate tactics weren't exactly foolproof. He's one of those guys that likes to try and control the narrative of a conversation, which is why he'll say something with a nugget of truth, even if he conveils it in a nice little layer, chocolatey nougaty layer of fucking bullshit, or even like fucking just narrative. There's like a fucking nugget of truth in there, which, you know, as long as you can acknowledge that there is some sort of truth to what he's saying.
Like, I mean, I get it, but like he does a lot of straw manning as well.
Yes, yeah,
like
that's another thing
that
that he
shit,
does
dude.
too. That's the whole thing about him trying to say that why don't you a leftist, so that he can fucking attack the fact that he's a leftist. Like, it's like, no, he's not a leftist.
I'm not a leftist. I'm not gonna say that I am, just so you can like look cool, like you baited me into jumping and just DP'd the fuck out of me.
It's like, no, we don't take this game don't have zero frame fucking wake ups, guy. No invincible DPs. No fucking zero frames. You're just gonna have to you're actually gonna have to play the game and be good at it.
Hey.
No X factor, son.
Better get that neutral up.
Jesus. Grand Blue Fantasy. That's what I meant to actually talk to you about.
It's fucking good. We gotta do it probably next week once I get some more time with the beta, because I played like maybe a total of 10 matches. It's fun. It's way slower than like the normal Arxis. The normal Arxis games like fucking Fighters, Accent Core,
all that.
Yeah, it's kind of like the transition from Accent Core to Xrd.
Let me ask you this: how's that fairy?
Fuck that bitch, man. Fuck that bitch. Like, I hate fairies. So fairies are do like I'm gonna say this, and then we gonna move on to the next topic because it's yours. Because it's your topic, but like. She has an attack, right?
Yeah.
Where she summons one of her little spirit buddies.
Yeah.
For one, it's a roaming hitbox. So like you can block it, but that doesn't stop the next part from happening. The next part is it lands on the ground and does a multi-hitting, like basically a thunder shock type attack.
I know which one you're talking about. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I know which attack you're talking about.
And it's a low, right?
It's a low, really?
It's a low. All of the duration of the attack is a low. Now, mind you, Fairy is free as fuck to move. So like, she has true unblockables. So it's like you can block the fucking low. Like she can mix up the universal overhead, and you're gonna get hit by something.
Oh my god!
Like,
so you have to backdash, but if you're in the corner,
yeah, like there's like you can jump, but good luck with that because like it has like whip spin in the air.
She has like a whip that can drag you back down, right? Yeah. Oh my god.
Like it's like Fairy, I feel like in her current state, if she goes unchanged before the game comes out, is probably gonna be top tier.
Oh my god.
Like,
I love that. Like
that's the only problem that I've had so far with the game. Everybody else is just pretty default for like anime. But dog, when I saw that shit, I'm just like I can't. Like I cannot block it. Like one dude realized what was happening mid-match. And like he spent the rest of the round trying to set that up, basically trying to knock me down.
Wow.
So I was like, well, I have to pick and choose what to block because it's not a mid.
Christ almighty.
Like it's fucking insane.
Oh, I
like,
love that.
It is wild.
I love that shit.
Fuck Fairy, dog.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know Daisuke Shiwatari, who I love, has been on the record as talking about his next Guilty Gear is going to be more simplified, taking out some of the systems that have been in the past Guilty Gears and XR and all that. But not Blaze Blue, for fuck's sake, Grand Blue. Too many blues here. Fucking Grand Blue looked like it was going to be that first step towards like trying to make a more accessible, like in a reasonable sense, accessible sort of fighting game. So I mean, maybe he'll take some lessons from this because I don't think he's directing this one. As far as I know, I don't think he's directing this one. So hopefully his next Guilty Gear project will take into account things like this once the game eventually releases, whenever the fuck that will be.
Never.
No. Oh yeah.
2030.
It's gonna go down with the Technocross Street.
I was about to say it's gonna come out when the Final Fantasy VII remake does.
Jesus Christ. I hope they don't have to do that.
The next topic's all you, bro.
All right, man. All right, so Lil Nas X. Let's just go ahead and get this over with.
Fucking horses. Fucking horses. Them horses, John, nigga. Them horses. All
right. Let me.
Can't nobody tell me nothing, nigga.
Let me just say.
Can't tell me nothing.
This. I am a country music fan.
Coon.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean,
kidding.
It's fine. No. No. I understand. You're joking. Yeah, no. Look, all right. So, I mean, let's just get it straight. All right. I once called an AT&T like fucking cable guy to come and fix my internet, and I was giving him directions to my fucking apartment. And I opened up the door, and he's like, "Are you, Sunahara X?" It's John. Are you John? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you know what? You sounded a lot wider on the phone. Okay? All right, let's just go ahead and put it out on the table. You can go ahead and say whatever the fuck you want. I love me some rock and roll, country music, heavy metal, fucking classical. Lord knows I love the blues. I can listen to just about anything and find something in there that I can actually respect. There are very few genres that I can actually find something in that I can love. And country music is one of them. One of the big reasons why is because of that fellow Willie Nelson. He actually has showed me that country music didn't have to be the Hank Williams, hey, good looking, what you got a cooking. So, trying to be serious. Thank you, Kate Smith. Got a bushel of pork chops growing outside. All right.
Lemonade Rivers, boy.
Ooh, is that Uncle Joe coming down the chimney? Fucking hell. God damn. I literally still can't believe those lyrics. But anyway. Willie Nelson said, I'm a hippie, and I like my country music a little faster and a little heavier. And he did. He pushed it, and he made the genre his own. And he spurred his own variation of country music called outlaw country, where you would get the Merle Haggards, Chris Christophersons, Johnny Cash to a certain extent. Like there was a lot, David Allan Coe, Charlie Daniels. You have a lot of artists there that have made an impact, but that all rooted back from when Willie Nelson said, "I can't do what Chet Atkins or Hank Williams does. I'm gonna do what I do." Lil Nas X to me represents the most cooning, jigaboo ass shit that I've ever heard in the most pure form.
Well, that's the thing, man. Like, I don't think, excluding you, because you have a brain and can think critically, but like, I don't think people realize that man's parodying country music. That's because he's only done that one song in that style. Like the rest of the songs that he's shown clips of or like has posted clips of sound nothing like Old Town Road. That's just the popular song.
I wish people would just actually have the time to research, would have the capacity
to research,
the mental capacity to research.
Yep.
This man released a fucking mixtape with My Little Pony on the cover. Okay? Like, and by the way, Pinkie Pie had a cannon coming out of her cunt. That's how this is how this guy rolls. He sounds like a kind of guy that if I had met him back in high school, we may have gotten along, because he sounds like a loser.
Yeah.
He sounds like a nerd.
He's a dork.
Yeah, he sounds like a fucking geek.
He's a fucking dork.
But he's a geek that struck gold. I will give him this. This is where I give you the positive. I want everyone to be able to make some money.
Yeah.
And if it means him signing a deal with Wrangler, if it means him coming up to David Allan Coe, another country fuck that I can't stand, him and his fucking Don't Break My Heart, My Achy Breaky Heart, which is another story we can go back to in fucking middle school land.
A fucking bop.
Oh my god. They actually made us dance to that in PE. Back at Richards Middle School. That was, our first semester was actually filled with sports, and the second half of the school year, they had us dancing in PE to fucking songs, and one of the songs was Achy Breaky Heart. And it was mandatory. If you did not dance, you did not graduate. And they wonder why how many of us are so gay right now. I can tell you why. Middle school.
Literally middle school.
Anyway. I am perfectly happy with anyone finding a niche. If he's gonna get typecast as the black guy that dances some weak ass fucking maypole dancing ass fucking scuttlebug or whatever the fuck, let him do it. Let him wear his whack ass cowboy hats, his fucked up cowboy boots, riding through the hood on a horse in his music video. Let him do it and let him get paid. But that does not mean I have to respect or like him. And it doesn't mean that country music fans have to respect or like him, because he is not country. He is a rap artist.
He is. That made a country song. That
put some twang in his fucking beat.
He's so angry.
And then fucking went and sold that shit. I'll tell you why I'm angry. I was watching the fucking Stanley Cup Finals, and the Boston Bruins brought him out on stage for their little pregame shit. And I saw him do his little shuck and jive. He wasn't even hyping up the crowd. The DJ was hyping up the crowd.
That's what the DJ
and the
does.
DJ had a fucking iPad computer, whatever the fuck, iMac, Apple, in front of his fucking... fuck, who gives a shit?
MacBook?
He had the fucking thing,
Nigga.
and he was hyping up the crowd.
That's what he does. He's a DJ.
He was not even singing the motherfucking lyrics.
He's a DJ.
I saw the shit. The motherfucker was lip syncing the whole fucking time.
So angry, man.
I immediately went back to some minstrel show shit in my mind.
It's hard to-
I'm like, this motherfucker is cooning himself out in order to try and sell fucking records.
I mean, at this point, it's a game. Because, like, do you realize how pressed white people are about that man's existence? Like, no, just hear me out. Like,
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
if he stops, then they win.
Who
Like,
wins?
the white people that are angry at his existence. Like, did you not see all them, like, post about people, like, white people stopping to support Wrangler because he signed a deal?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to go and assume that because they got pissed off at him, that it's because of the fact that he's just like, you know, I'm assuming. Well, I'm not going to make an assumption at all.
Okay.
That's my thing. I'm not going to make an assumption at all. If you don't want to support Wrangler because Lil Nas X signed a deal with Wrangler and Lil Nas X is atrocious, I support you wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Tell me where the rally is. I'll be there.
Yeah.
If you don't support Lil Nas X because you don't want you don't want a black guy singing country music, you don't know what the fuck country music is about because Ray Charles released an entire country record doing a duet with Willie Nelson back in the day. Dobie Gray is out there. Rufus.
We created country music.
Fucking, god damn it, I just said Rufus Wainwright, like Hallelujah fucking Shrek. God damn it.
Idiot.
Fucking
You stupid bitch.
Wagon wheel. God damn it. Yeah, I've had like 6 shots of vodka already. Fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear your point. I'm gonna let you get your Google on. But like, what?
Darius Rucker.
Jesus. Like, but like,
Hootie and the Blowfish.
why? Why now? Why now? All of a sudden, does them signing Lil Nas X make you want to stop supporting a jean company? Like, and it's synonymous with that particular sect of white people. Anytime
with country music, yes.
right? Like anytime.
As a matter of fact, Brett Favre was selling Wrangler jeans.
That somebody does, like somebody black or gay gets sponsored by a company that they thought was all American, then they want to kill support. I'm like, bro, Wrangler jeans last a long fucking time, bro. Your $40 every 3 years is not gonna kill this fucking company.
It won't.
Okay.
But a line's got to be drawn somewhere. Lil Nas X is my line.
Why?
Because he sucks.
That nigga he's wearing jeans.
He sucks.
He's wearing jeans.
Lil Nas X sucks.
He's
his
wearing
music
jeans.
Sucks.
That's cool. Don't listen to his music. He's wearing jeans.
Absolutely. But Levi's are there and Wranglers are there.
Okay.
I could choose to buy Wranglers or Levi's.
He's wearing jeans.
I will choose to buy the Levi's because fuck Wrangler.
It's pants.
Fuck Lil Nas X's music because
pants.
I don't know Lil Nas X. You might be a really
See,
sweet
he
guy.
seems like a decent guy.
But he seems like a nice guy. But
pants.
you suck at what you do.
It's pants.
I learned how to play the guitar.
It's pants.
My man learned how to play the guitar.
It's pants.
I have at least 2 friends who learned how to play the guitar.
Cowboy pants.
What's your fucking excuse?
Wrangler.
You didn't want to fail. Like you failed at rap music. That's what it was.
The man likes jeans. Wrangler likes him because he wears jeans.
No, Wrangler likes him because they see a fucking marketing opportunity.
Okay, that's why any company does any.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what they're doing. They don't like him because he's like some revolutionary that's pushing the genre forward. A genre, I might add, that has been fucking morally bankrupt since I was a kid. You remember Rascal Flatts?
I was about to say, you're talking about rap or country?
Country music.
Okay, yeah.
Well, both, really. But
in this instance, country music.
Instance, country.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember Rascal Flatts, dude.
Okay.
Every like white middle school girl that swore they got drunk on the weekends in parking lots and pickup trucks loves Rascal Flatts.
I swear to God. But they started taking it like they're not the originators. They're just my examples. All right, so don't fucking sue me, okay? But Rascal Flatts is one of these fucks who started taking. And I like Rascal Flatts, but in this case, they're fucks. Rascal Flatts are one of these fucks who started to take it away from the traditional style, or at least taking away the semblances of what makes country music country. When you start taking away the soul out of hip hop, you get modern day rap.
Yeah, you get washed out like overproduced corporate bullshit.
You get the fucking where you get the drum beat on every beat.
Yeah, the 808s and like that. It's a particular type of snare, but it's on every fucking song.
Where you fucking get all the beats exactly on beat.
Yeah.
If you actually know your history, Jay Dilla who was one of the greatest, if not the greatest, beat maker and producer in hip hop history.
Definitely
He didn't fuck with that shit.
He didn't.
He just pushed the bass because he had his little fucking MPC,
Yep.
and he did the drum beats
by hand.
By
hand.
And fucking recorded it, and if it was off the beat, he left it off the beat.
Yep.
He didn't even have a consistent beat.
Yep.
But you motherfuckers consider this
click,
fucking...
click. All right, we got a song.
Shit,
we got a song.
It's bullshit. And so now you got... And I've been seeing it slowly happen to country music over the years. Okay? Willie Nelson wrote a song where a woman tried to steal the main character's horse in A Redheaded Stranger. A woman tried to steal a dude's horse. The dude shoots her in the middle of the street, and the sheriff comes up and says, okay, well, she was trying to rob you. And he just rides away. That's like how the album fucking ends.
It kind of sounds like similar to the plot of Do It Again by Steely Dan.
Somewhat, actually.
Yeah, like that's weird. Like I never thought about that till you just said
it. See, I mean, there you go. See, Willie Nelson wasn't just like a country guy. He listened to rock people, and rock people listened to him.
Yeah.
He took influence.
I mean, the man has a song with Snoop Dogg, bro. Like Willie Nelson's like one of the coolest fucking people on the planet.
I've got to see Elton John live. I've still got to try and find Willie live. Maybe I'll find it
before he dies.
This motherfucker seems like he's never gonna die because the weed is keeping him alive.
So it sustains him.
Clearly, I need to start growing that shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
But anyway, no, Lil Nas X, his fucking existence is not so atrocious that he should be wiped from the face of the earth by godly fire. However, his music should be.
That's fair.
And that's my whole problem with this.
I really think
my biggest deal was that the people who were mad at the people who were boycotting Wrangler were assuming, there were a lot of people who assumed because he was black, that is the reason why they're going to. No, there is a very distinct possibility. Very
minute chance.
Yeah, there might be a slim chance there that because his music sucks.
Like a .001.
We don't want to support Lil Nas X.
Dude, these people are in their 40s and 50s. They aren't listening to that man's music regardless.
Well, no, they're the same folks that were burning New Balances because of Colin Kaepernick. So I mean,
Nikes. They were burning Nikes.
Well, whatever the fuck. They were wearing the New Balances, the nursing shoes, while they were burning Nikes.
I don't get it. Like, you already bought it. Why? They already got your fucking money.
Did you see that one video where the guy actually was burning his Nikes while he was still wearing
them? Like while he was wearing a pair of Nikes.
And they just showed like an after picture where he was in the hospital.
Like, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, I laughed like all the way. I showed it to my man Rodney. Shout out to Rodney. I was like fucking... Hey man, I went to the movies. I was like, "Hey man, check this shit out." He's like, "What?" I'm like,
"This nigga set his own feet on fire."
This man just set his whole shit on fire.
It was that real.
Yeah, man. You saw like other pictures of him after the fact. He was wearing them as a nursing shoe, New Balances, the one with the white N on the front.
The pills, bro. That nigga was wearing those fucking horse pill shoes. But,
oh god. All right. Well, I mean, I guess that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah.
As far as Lil
Nas I get it. X. I mean, like, I'm not here to fucking sway your mind one way or the other because I really don't like that song that much anyway.
I mean, yeah.
But like he actually, my opinion, because musical opinion is subjective. His other songs are actually pretty good. Like they're actually decent.
All right.
But yeah, like it's the popular song, so that's the go-to song.
Yeah. Here's where I feel sorry for him. I mean, like, what if like he gets the Chadwick Boseman treatment, but he's not as popular? Like, Chadwick Boseman is typecast as the first black anything.
Right.
Like, he's going to be the black country rap.
Black country singer.
Like, he said, I think he said that he called it trap country, actually, or country trap or something.
He hasn't done Muddy Waters yet. Lil Nas got to get it before Chadwick Boseman does.
Boy, that's going to be tough. Like, if Chadwick Boseman, I don't know how he's going to pull off a BB King, because he's going to need, like, a fat suit, but...
I mean, hell, he can do it. Either that or gain the weight.
Oh, my God. Do you think he would? I mean, the Marvel money... Like, I don't think T'Challa has stretch marks.
It might be a fat suit.
Either that or he can do Buddy Guy. There's plenty of blues artists that he could do. He can do Buddy Guy or Albert King, as a matter of fact, and do that reasonably without having to put bulk up in the wrong way.
Nerd. I think that was it, man.
Yeah, that's all the subjects I had.
I don't
other than like general like MIB gushing. I don't know if you've seen the trailers for that shit.
I have. Like, I'm probably gonna go see it Because I'm not one of those people that holds it to the standard of the movie that came out 20 years ago.
No.
It's a completely new experience.
Yeah,
it's a new cast, for the most part, new plot. I'm going to go in there fresh because I don't live in my nostalgia.
I mean, like, I like Chris Helms and what's her name? I'm sorry. I never
Tessa
forget
Thompson?
Yes, Tessa Thompson. They have great chemistry.
They
in
do.
Ragnarok, they were fantastic.
Yep.
And they're basically still going to be
bringing that energy.
Yeah, bringing that energy, bringing that chemistry into a new field where I think that they could work.
Yeah.
I don't like how Chris Hemsworth usually carries himself like the idiot, like the hopeless idiot,
like the goofy nigga.
Yeah, he has to have some woman carrying his hand and dragging him along. But I mean, as far as like being on television, it's entertainment. So what can you do?
Right.
Yeah.
Watch it. Love it.
Yeah, like it, love it. I'm gonna go try and see John Wick on Monday.
Same, dude. I've been meaning to go see it. I really just have not had the opportunity.
It's like every time I go watch like one of the older John Wicks, I'm like, God damn, this was actually fun.
Yeah, like they're really good movies.
Yeah, like Keanu Reeves is like underrated now.
And
hopefully this is gonna be Halle Berry's big step forward to get back.
Bro, I fucking hope so, dude.
Oh my God! Shout out, make Catwoman 2. That's what we need.
Please no.
Yeah, Catwoman 2, get Brad Pitt back as Daredevil. Fuck the Netflix series. That one's overrated.
You mean Matt Murdock? Not Matt Murdock. Ben Affleck?
Who did I say?
Brad Pitt?
Same.
You dumb.
Same.
You dumb
Same.
bitch.
Same. They all look the same to me.
Wow.
No, don't end it right there. No.
I'm gonna end it.
I apologize.
I'm gonna end it.
No, sorry, Brad.
I'm gonna end it. No, he's not. He's a liar.
Brad,
he's
and
a liar.
Angelina, I think y'all were a great
Chad,
couple.
fucking
y'all should have been fucking
coreless,
like, together the whole time.
Fuck. What's
and
another
My Little Pony
name? Boyce
is a superior series to the Bible.
Watts.
Hawaii 5-0
Miller
remake. Bringing it back to fucking daytime. I hope you're not expecting me to be funny, you fucks.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't press that button.